Connecting to online services. No. Gitara. Du, 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 du. Dobra, widzę, że to już mnie skroił. Dobra, dobra. O, o. Lekkie przycięcie, ale spoko. Dobra. Co my tu mamy? Musimy z wódką NPC pogadać. Co pogadajmy na spokojnie. Posłuchajmy, co mają jeszcze ciekawego nam do powiedzenia.
What's going on, Faye?
Perfect timing. Our food just arrived.
What do we need snacks for? Not that I'm complaining.
Get comfy.
You're starting me in the middle?
I made a note to play this one for you. I don't entirely remember why. It'll come to me.
Anthem's elite lancers answer to no one except the Emperor himself. Between the dark of night.
This plot sounds uncomfortably close to home, Faye.
Yes, I think I may have pitched this plot to the writers.
You think you may have? You don't know?
I remember that I knew one of them. We wrote letters, and then this episode aired after our mission failed.
If this is based on our mission, am I in this? Which one of these characters is me?
Alhazan, I think. At least he repeats your pattern within the waveform.
Good. I've got my favorite character all set then. Wait, it ended with rocks falling? How could it end with rocks falling?
It's a cliffhanger. Radio shows always do that.
How will they shoot an avalanche?
Maybe they don't solve every problem by shooting something.
I can't imagine living like that.
Fiction doesn't try to match reality. It mimics, like a scar. The next episode is better. I remember... But wait, I won't spoil it. The next one will make a believer of you. Just you wait.
Ciekawe.
There you are. Miss Alec and Naro's duet. I may have recorded it.
Dobra. Musimy z tymi trzema pogadać. Się rozsplitowali. Matajas. Sys. Dobra. No biegnij, 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 biegnij. Dobra.
Still pursuing the mystery of Robin Moore's hidden message?
Of course. In fact, Maddie wants to talk to you about that.
I'll keep that in mind. What else is new with you?
I've read some books since we last chatted.
And?
There is no and. Must there be something else?
I guess there doesn't need to be, if you're happy the way you are.
I am content. Yes, Maddie requires novelty. Sumner needs something to be angry at. I find that my academic pursuits fulfill my needs. Someone must be the Arcanist.
Don't the others?
They help. Their diverse perspectives are critical. But of late, most of the scholarly tasks have fallen to me.
Właśnie, nie złościcie to?
Doesn't that piss you off?
Should it? Matthias did all the work himself. Nothing has changed. Among the three of us, I've had the easiest time adjusting to the division. Matthias was an Arcanist. I am still an Arcanist. The non-scholar parts of Matthias must figure out their place. It can't be easy. I'm glad you're our friend. That means you'll be here for them.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm glad to hear it. Now I should let you go.
See you around, Errol.
Okej. Jeden z głowy.
Freelancer.
How are things?
You know, trying to keep busy. Maddie's off finding new fun things to do. Errol's working on work, and I'm trying to find where I fit in, I suppose. It's messy. I feel set adrift sometimes.
No, życie jest bałaganem.
We all feel like that sometimes. Life isn't always simple.
Especially not when you have to figure out what happens after you lose 2/3 of yourself. What would you do?
Go with my gut.
I'd go with my gut. It's never led me astray.
You sound like Maddie.
Maddie can be right sometimes.
Yes, I know. My gut tells me I should talk to him about this.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Just watch. He'll tell me I should go searching for myself in a scar hive or something.
And if you run into trouble, I'll be there.
Oh, before I forget, I ran into Aruna. She was happy to hear we made it out alive. She also said something about taking your advice. She wanted me to catch up on old times or something.
Oh.
That's wonderful. She seems nice. Really smart.
Maybe even smarter than Matthias was. Certainly less obnoxious. You ask me, Matthias didn't appreciate what he had back then. Anyway, I won't keep you. See you around?
Okej. Została nam jeszcze jedna.
You doing okay? That attack on the Strider must have been hair-raising.
I knew you'd make it in time.
Did you? Are you saying I imagined all the panicked shrieking?
I didn't shriek. Did I? Please tell me I didn't. I don't like limits. I wish I could go where you go, see the things you see. Like a cataclysm up close. I want to see what that's like. Do you think I could?
Możliwe.
With enough training, a really powerful suit, and an armed escort, you could maybe survive in a cataclysm for 10, 20 seconds.
A worthy goal to aim for.
You know, the last person I knew who wanted to be a Lancer ended up betraying me.
Owen. Oh, right. I didn't mean... I don't really want to be a Lancer. I just want to see more of the world. Sometimes a javelin is the only way. I want to explore. I want to do things. Make my mark. Somehow.
Haven't you already done that? I couldn't have silenced the cenotaph without you.
But that was all of us.
Oh, I see. This is about being separate.
I know. Selfish, isn't it?
Jesteście silni razem.
You know how good you are together. I think you need each other.
Right. Of course. I shouldn't think solely of what I want. I'm one of three. Thank you for letting me ramble. You've been a friend.
Anytime.
Proszę. Jeszcze coś do pogadania? Nie, tu już nie. Dobrze. Dobra. Gdzie tu jeszcze coś mamy do pogadania? O Jezus, w tawernie jest sporo. Tu mamy dwie rozmówki. Biegnij, kurde. Ten, co znowu wymyślił.
Hello.
Hi, Brundle.
Fair warning, I am in a dark and foul mood.
Okej.
Does this mean you're gonna depress me?
Probably.
Siema.
I've suffered a number of setbacks recently.
Like what?
My foot traffic initiatives were defeated. I've made zero progress on the loose cables hazard, and my proposed standing water bylaw is now dead.
That sounds tough. So what's your plan?
My plan is to leave the fort.
God bless you.
That's a big decision. Where will you go?
The capital. It's filled with bureaucrats and politicians. Those are my kind of people.
Why would you say that?
They like making rules and they consider personal safety a priority. I respect that.
Okay.
But before I leave, I must file a work order to ensure the courtyard fountain finally gets fixed.
If you're leaving, why do you care about the fountain?
I believe civic amenities are vital to the well-being of the fort. And there's no way I'll let that glitching fountain defeat me.
You sound determined.
I am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a requisition to complete before I leave.
Freeplaya idziesz robić. Spoko, spoko. Będziesz miał ciężkie wyzwanie, panie. Robić freeplaya. O, ja chcę zrobić te rozmówki, kurczę. Żeby mieć to za sobą.
Cartea, how are you feeling?
Oh, freelancer. Fine. I'm fine.
Where's Dax?
She's on an errand.
Tak?
Yes.
Stoi ci obok.
Wanted tea, lavender, I think. We ran out.
Dobra, masz dobry ten gust.
Lavender's my favorite.
Yes, you told me.
I don't think so.
That was the first time?
We've never discussed tea before.
Oh, I did it again. I'm sorry.
Nie ma sprawy.
Don't apologize. I'm just worried about you.
So is Dax. She took me to an arcanist. Well, technically 3 of them.
You met the Matthiases.
Yes, interesting fellows. I told them what happened to me when I was trapped.
That you experienced your past, present, and future. I thought you said those memories were fading.
I'm not sure. I've been confused. I know things I shouldn't. Some days, my memories are consistent with Dax's. Other days, they're not. The Matthiases think I was trapped in a temporal reality. What I saw were possible pasts and futures, but not necessarily true.
You said I changed things for the freelancers. That we become legends.
I don't remember everything I saw. It comes in flashes. Besides, it's probably wrong.
But it could be right.
Even if it was, would you really want to know?
Oczywiście, poradzę sobie. Dawaj.
I'm not a delicate flower, Cardea. If you remember something, please tell me.
Okay. You restore the freelancers to their former glory, but an ancient enemy returns. And this time, humanity fails. You fail.
Wow.
Well, that's darker than I expected.
I shouldn't have told you.
No, it's okay. Cardea, what you saw is just a possibility. Like you said, it's probably wrong.
Doesn't it bother you?
Every time I get in my javelin, there's a chance the worst will happen. If I focused on the negative, I'd never be able to do my job.
I wish I had your confidence.
First step is sorting out these memories. There has to be a way to tell which ones are genuine.
In time, the false memories might disappear. Right now, all I can do is ask. I rely on those answers.
But can you live like that?
Yes, I can. You survived the Heart of Rage twice. I'll survive this.
True. Dobra. Dobra. Tych mamy zrobione. Tu mamy 4 NPC aż. Wow. Ile mamy tego walora zrobionego? 4-3. Bosko. O. Kodeks. Dobra. O.
Hello. You're a freelancer, aren't you?
Do we know each other?
Word gets around. There was a time my job was to listen to those words.
Huh. So that makes you...
A spy. Nadira's husband. I think she spoke to you.
Right. She did. You must be Leighton.
This isn't awkward. A grown man prodded into making friends. But my wife insisted.
She said you were a spy. You must have been one of Tassin's people.
Not quite. I was fighting her people. Dominion. Ex-Dominion. I see Nadira failed to mention that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I defected.
I respect that. The Dominion are a pretty terrible bunch to work for.
Yeah, that's easy to say when you're outside of it, but inside, a man's conscience is never allowed to take root. Like the monitor you went up against. I know his kind well.
I can't imagine.
It's a chorus of one. People forced to sing the same notes. Control, tyranny, supremacy. They become the only notes you know.
Sounds like hell.
I ran from it. Any life in Bastion had to be better than Strollheim.
It is. Yes, jak najbardziej.
Most people here are just trying to make their way, live simply, find some happiness.
Yes, decent people. It's all I ever wanted to be. Decency is a commodity in short supply in this world. If we can't find it, we must grow it ourselves.
So you're a spy and a philosopher.
It was my wife who said that the day I defected to Corvus. She debriefed me. I fell for Nadira before the day was even out.
Must have been one hell of a day.
She was a light at the end of a very dark tunnel. Here was a woman who'd fought in the same shadows I had, yet never surrendered her conscience.
A co odnośnie twoja? Odnośnie twojego?
What about you? Was your conscience intact when you defected?
It was lost. Nadira helped me find it again. Meeting her was... Without her, my life before.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Bad memories from before. I try not to think about it.
Nadira mentioned that.
She thinks talking about the past will help me. We'll see how it goes.
Well, until next time.
Yes, I'm still learning to make friends the normal way. I hope you'll drop by again.
Czyli jeszcze nie raz z nim pogadamy na pewno. Okej.
Ah, my good friend.
O,
Today we celebrate, we sing, we dance, we drink.
we
There's really
drink.
been some drinking.
I won't apologize. But now you must dance. Come.
Okej.
I must!
Yes, there we are.
Okej. Dobra.
Aruna.
Freelancer, doing well? Lots of talk about you around town.
Dobrych.
Nice things, I hope.
Mostly complimentary. Though I do wonder if the tales have grown in the telling. Apparently, you're the best at, I believe the phrase is, six punching.
I'm the best at punching.
Ursix punching is one of my many skills.
Right below javelin sky zooms and pew pew projectiles?
You're making fun.
No!
What have you been up to?
Taking a few days off. Checking messages from Anthem. I've got another expedition lined up after that.
What is it you actually do? Matthias said you knew things about reality.
Sort of. I study the effects of conflicts between the Anthem of creation and Shaper constructs.
Meaning?
My theory is that the Anthem is like a river, carving the landscape as it rushes on. Shaper constructs are dams built to harness that awesome power for, well, we don't know. And where the river meets the dam, chaos, turbulence.
You study that turbulence.
Exactly.
Fascynujące.
That's a really interesting way to put it. Never thought of it that way.
Oh, I've come up with various analogies to explain things to people who aren't arcanists. You probably have a better understanding of our world than most, being a freelancer.
I protect people from the turbulence. I don't always understand it.
We're two sides of the same coin, aren't we? I observe. I learn why things happen. And you stop people from being washed away when the dam breaks. And they all break eventually.
Tell me about it.
All right. I'm gonna get more tea. Talk to you soon.
Okej, dobra. Ktoś tu chyba jeszcze był, nie? Do rozmowy. Kto tu jeszcze jest? Czy już nikogo nie ma? A, Max.
Hey, Max. How's business?
Business is great. Loads more people are stopping by. Of course, they're claiming the Dominion's coming and we're all gonna die, so it might not stay good.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, I never bet against the house. So what'll it be this time, freelancer?
My friend Faye brought a tape player in here.
O, możemy dostać ten właśnie, co? Odcinki?
How hard would it be to get more Dawn Guard episodes?
Dawn Guard, huh? They make that one in Anthem. Radio broadcast doesn't reach that far. For it to play here, someone's got to bring tapes by Strider. Slow. Expensive.
So the answer is hard. Okay.
Dobra.
I'll owe you a favor. You can collect it whenever you want.
You got a deal. You might regret not putting any limits on that one, though. All sorts of things I could use a spare freelancer for. Some of them are even legal.
Well, now I'm a little worried.
I won't ask you to pants Commander Vool. Probably.
Make that extremely worried.
Come back later. I'll get your tapes.
Okej.
Fine.
Powiem, że kurde te rozmówki są dosyć takie ciekawe nawet. Dobra. Nawet dosyć. Amal jeszcze tu jest gdzieś. Jest ten Amal. A, tu jest.
Hello, my name's Amal, and I'm your bartender. Freelancer.
Nice to meet you.
Did you recognize my voice when I said freelancer?
Was I supposed to?
Well, I was in season 1 of Dawn Guard, so I thought you might.
Really? What was your character's name?
Sentinel 2. Sentinel 1 got to open the gate, but I was always at his shoulder.
Just in the first season?
Yeah, in the second to the last episode of season 1, I got killed by a scorpion.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but that's life, right? You gotta be tough if you want to be an actor.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get another shot.
You're probably right. I don't think Dawn Guard appreciated me. Hey, you're pretty smart. I could use your advice.
Okay.
So there's this lady that comes to the bar and I think she's attracted to me.
What makes you think that?
She said, and I quote, "I'm super attracted to you."
So what's the problem?
First, she's married. Second, to an aggressive lancer. And third, I am terrible at saying no. How do you think I should handle this?
Użyj swoich aktorskich umiejętności.
Just pretend you're playing a character who's great at saying no.
That's a great idea. I'll act my way out of this. I think my character will be firm, but friendly. Just like Sentinel 2, you know? My role in Dawn Guard.
Sounds like you got this.
You are a wise person. I'm not gonna forget this. If I ever get into a jam, I know who I'll come to for help.
Great.
Okej. Dobra, czyli tą tawernę mamy skończoną i teraz musimy przejść w sumie tutaj. Okej, dobra. Kurde, prawie 100 000 mamy monet, no nie ma na co wydawać. Trochę mnie to martwi, nie powiem, że nie. Dobra. Dobra. Dobra, co tu jeszcze jest? Tu jest też coś do dodania do ten? Nie? Nie? Okej.
Hey, pal. It's really good to see you.
Hey, Neeson.
I'm glad you bumped into me because I want to give you a heads up on Sentinel Bryn.
Okay.
What about her?
Okay, so she's got a thing about scars.
What about them?
Well, she's always going on about how we have to be careful because they're a threat and dangerous and scars this and scars that.
She's right. Scars are a constant danger.
Sure, but she's fixated on them. Every time I bring up scars, she goes on a rant about what a murderous plague they are.
Maybe she's got a reason to feel the way she does.
I'm sure she does, but maybe it's time to let it go and start realizing that scars are people too.
But scars aren't people.
I know that. It's just an expression.
Actually, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking we should just agree to disagree on this one. Hey, do you want to tag along while I run some errands?
I'd rather not.
Then maybe I could tag along with you.
Rather you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. We should be getting back to work. See you later, Lancer.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okej, tu mamy do pogadania, tu też jest do pogadania, okej. O, tu też jest do wzięcia, widzę. Kolejny Cortex, okej.
Hey, look who it is.
Hey, Johnny.
Sounds like things are really happening for you.
Yeah.
Amazing. I hear the bard is already writing stories about you. And you're not even dead.
Nie zrobiłem tego sama.
You know that I have to share the credit. A freelancer is better with a team. And I have Faye and Halleck.